Ronaldo leaving Man United in disgust after a row with Alaska this month has always been a ripple in the striker's career. 39-year-old Ronaldo will leave Old Trafford in November 2022, and there's no going back after the interview with Piamagen, almost 2 years after that event. Former assistant coach has voiced support for Ten Hag on how to handle Ronaldo. Ten Hag really handled well. I said at the time that he is the right man for the job at Man United. That's shown by how he handled Ronaldo's departure. Ten Hag comes to the standard. The rules are laid out, a specific way of playing. If you don't run, you can't kick. He's very rigid about that. The Dutch have always been. He knew it was necessary for the team. There's no flexibility. The players cannot escape responsibility. That's what you have to do, or you won't be able to compete. And he applied that to Ronaldo as well. Working with Ronaldo, many coaches try to adapt, but Ten Hag felt he needed to do so. Ronald used to try and it didn't work. The same as Ole. That's Ten Hag. Save your point of view and develop other players. Continue to show a poor run of form this season. I only got 7 points in 5 games. Ranked 11th in Pro Munich. See the 7 results. Many Mariotic fans have called on SA to remove some people even ask Dad to look back Olagna Sola. For my part, in a recent interview with NTV, Ka of Norway, Sosa insists he wants to see Man United as his home and will agree immediately if asked by the old club. If your family needs you, you have to go home and help. I am ready to return to Manchester United at any time. It was a mistake to sit here and talk about someone else's work, but the truth is, I want to go back there someday. In the last 3 years, Olympic Shoka was Leicester City, Sitath and the Republic of Ireland. However, he refused everything. In addition to the coach, the Norwegian was also contacted to lead the national team. Roykin criticizes Arsenal for helping passive defense and defend the advantage as a small team after playing against 10 commenters on Sky. Former Man's midfielder United condemns the way Arsenal play football after losing. This is a weak football mindset. He also recalled Arsenal's similar performance before Brighton in August when Declan Ray was kicked off the field. Then, Arsenal tried to buy time and only focus on defending. They kick the ball passively. It's like a small team with a small mentality. The same thing happened before Brighton, when they played 10 people in the last 15 minutes. The Arsenal goalkeeper fell down to buy time. Arsenal only play like that against Man City. That mistake is a fallacy. They showed poor mental acuity before they met in front of my yard. Take control of the ball instead of kicking the ball forward and waiting. Try to make some passes to lean on the ball. The CA News. Sotoproic Management Board. He is losing patience with Neymar. The Spanish newspaper quoted unnamed sources. Anguillan is fed up and ready to liquidate Neymar. The anger of Anguillan and Saudi Premier is extreme. Anguillan understands that Neymar's return should have come and some of this player's behavior outside the grass is not professional. They're talking about some of Neymar's social media posts. Point out your negligence. He played 5 games with his new club before a serious knee injury, wearing the Brazil national team shirt last December. It's worse. Neymar is unlikely to be on the pitch before 2024 is over. That the Ahilan does not register this player at. In BA2 victory over Alabas, and Rich were given the opportunity to enter the field during the dancer's presence. The Brazilian left a bad image. To get into the ball extremely rough with on the side of Elizabeth. While moving without shadow, Eric stepped on the Mourinho's thigh. I was lucky to get a yellow card. The Ghost says Eric knew he made a mistake and admitted in front of your teammates in the training session. Besides Eric, he also said he will learn from experience. Doesn't happen again. Young Brazilian player, want to conquer the world of football? In a match out on the field. That determination didn't come into play against Alex, but the impression left. It's about Rich admitting their mistakes and know the serious consequences that can happen like not giving up that game. Information confirming that a key member in the Real Madrid defense back to training with the team. The player in question is Danagava. This guard is sitting outside. Real Madrid defeated Elizabeth. This experienced defender. We had power issues last weekend in the match with Asmaeum. Lucas and Kess played well before Elizabeth, but all the Aura fans. Surely everyone is looking forward to it. Because the material regained in time to attend the Capitals Grand Slam this weekend. According to Mario, named Kana by Diaslactic. Han and I trained with the team, ready to play against Athico. Meanwhile, the Mafia. He was allowed to participate in some of the team's activities, but whether you can play with Attico is still open. Real is being left behind by Barca on the charts. They will need to win Atletico Madrid to build confidence before facing Barcelona directly next month, as Ancelotti doesn't want to stop and are absorbing the plan. Stay with Real Madrid for a long time. Both parties' contracts will expire on 6/2026. Between now and then, Ancelotti and Real Madrid most likely to sit at the breakfast table. Both sides are very good at work. Keep working together. In addition to the big plus of Ancelotti is also highly regarded for its administrative abilities. The 65-year-old man. A lot of success with the team. BA2 victory over Elizabeth, marking a memorable milestone in the career of Ancelotti. Italian coach goes through 300th match as head coach of Real Madrid. And the affirmation of the future shows you are still very earnest. Work at Boarabel. Before that, Ancelotti general close parting era Madrid. After the season 2002 BA 2002 you've reached a preliminary about agreement leading the Brazilian team. He personally represents the federation. Brazilian Stone confirms the above information. The Italian coach, he changed his mind and stayed at Real Madrid. This past summer, Chelsea have reached an agreement to terminate the contract 1 year ahead of schedule with Juventus because you were excluded from Thiago Motta's plan. Although I have received many offers, the Polish goalkeepers, he announced his retirement in August. However, after more than a month, Chelsea changed her mind and back to the competition. I got an offer from Barcelona. The 34-year-old is on his way to Barcelona. Medical examination. The decision to join Barcelona. He said, "I always respect the history of Barcelona. One of the greatest clubs in history. I don't understand the difficult situation they're in. After the injury of Tustagen, I think I'd be disrespectful if you agree with this offer." The top career of the world. He linked with Arsenal and Juventus. After Per Stegen had a serious injury, we have to think about the end of the season. Barca was forced to recruit a new experienced goalkeeper, and they immediately thought of Sky.